Alright everybody, so this is basically a little add-on thing to the Let's Play, and I don't know whether I'm actually going to upload this video anytime soon, but in case you're wondering what date it is the 26th of December, and therefore it is Boxing Day, or at least it's nearly 3 in the morning on Boxing Day. And what we're going to do is I'm going to attempt to do Markman again. The reason being is because I've sort of thought to myself, is this actually impossible, or is it me just giving up too early? And the answer is probably it's impossible, but just as a special treat for Boxing Day I actually do need a stinger. Because I've had an idea. I remember reading that apparently the Stinger has better grip and better handling than most other sports cars in this game, so I'm probably going to use the Stinger. So with that in mind, I've had a few thoughts about how I'm going to do this. I'm obviously going to try the subway method, because as we know, the Dodo method does indeed work. 100% it does. I've tried it. You've seen what it is. It's in Markman Challenge Part 2. In fact, it's Part 1 and Part 2, because near to the end of it we tried the Dodo method. As long as you get an actual Dodo from the airport, not from your import garage, then you can do it. So my thoughts are, the first thing I wanted to do is just clarify that I cannot just go to the other subway station, which is over near the north of the map. Let's have a look. It's about here, the other subway station, and it's not marked in this game, so you'll have to take my word for it that it's there. And basically we want to get down here near to Donald Love's place, and that's where the subway that we need to go to is, because then it links onto the airport. This grey thing is just the actually I don't really know what that is. It's a good question. Is it the subway, or is it the tunnel? It can't be the tunnel, because the tunnel's up here. Either way, it might be the subway. Anyway, my idea is, so the subway method doesn't work. I'm wondering about using the subway tunnels as a way to get to the airport. So what I'm going to do is first of all try that, and we might actually have some success with that. Now, the subway tunnel method is just driving through the tunnel, and I think maybe we can make it like that. I'm going to guess that we can. Right, Markman. I also want to try doing it the old way, the way I was trying to do it last time, except I'm going to use the Stinger, and I'm going to basically use I'm going to try a few different methods. So I thought about ramping off. I'm going the wrong way for a start, that's not very good. Thought about ramping off the grassy bits in the park, because then I might be able to get onto this road a bit quicker than I normally would do, and that might give me the edge, so to speak. It might give me the boost that I really need to get to the subway station before the train gets there. More to the point, about catching the train, I sort of thought to myself, maybe it's not actually impossible. Maybe it is entirely possible if you do it a certain way. Now that way is going to be incredibly convoluted and going to be well, it's just going to be a big faff, a big problem to do it. But still, we need to work out what direction we need to be going in. I think it's that way. So wonder if we will see the train in here, maybe. That might show how far it's gone in the time that we've been This method is just driving through the subway tunnel and seeing whether this gets us any closer. Right, so the subway, this is the subway tunnel, but for some reason I don't think the other ones are marked on the map. I've also been thinking about maybe starting a new Let's Play, just doing it live this time around. Let's go this way. It doesn't really make any difference which way we go, but hey ho, we'll go this way. And yeah, subway tunnel I think works. Yeah, we've got over a minute on the clock. We can most definitely get to that marker. So that is indeed very much possible to use the subway tunnel. Right, well, it is using a tunnel, and I suppose it's a new method that you might want to use. It might be a little bit longer. It might be. But I actually meant to cancel that. Because I'm going to do some experimentation. Sorry, Ray, I need to kill you again and then just cancel. Right, cancel. The car's over there. Nice orange Stinger. Now, cop. This is my car. I brought it here with my own 2 hands. Let's experiment again with the subway tunnel. Right, let's see when the train actually arrives, and then I can see what's happening with it in terms of what the mission does. So as soon as we work this out, then that means the only real issue is that's the top speed of the Stinger, so it's not super high speed, but it is decently fast, I guess. I think we can leave the car here. Let's see when a train turns up. And we want to be on the other side anyway, but it doesn't matter. So, the reason why I'm back here again is because I've been having thoughts about what the mission does in terms of the timing, and does it actually affect the train or not. So it might do and it might not. Now if I know what sort of time, let's say for instance the train arrives at 11:50, right, and then, oh, the train is coming, right, let's make a note of when it actually stops. Right, 43, and then I think in another minute or in-game hour it should be, there should be another one. Anyway, so let's say at 12:50 there's a train due, and then if you start the mission, how many seconds later is it, and then does it actually, because if we can start it at the right time, maybe we can trick the game into giving us what we want. I don't know how else to put it. I'm sorry, you have to look at Claude's face as well. They really should just pixelate it out. They should just, yeah, pixelate his face, because I don't really want to look at it. Claude just never looked like that in the original game. Let's just go over here. Why not? See if we can see when one's coming. So remember, 21:43 is when it came. Well, it's not exactly a minute. It's a minute and 5 seconds. So let's see if the next one is a minute and 5 seconds away from 22:48. We'll find out. So when it gets to 53, I think, that is a minute and 5 minutes. I mean 5 seconds. This game's clock is confusing me. So if we know that, then that means that we can time it just right, and also see how it affects the mission. Yeah, let's do that. So a minute and 5 minutes, sorry, a minute and 5 seconds is the space in between doors. Does it get longer each time, or? Here's another train. So at 53, yeah, it is a minute and 5 seconds. Okay. So every minute and 5 seconds, I've got to do maths now. Let's just think. A minute and 5 seconds every single time. So that means that the times would be, and another 5 to that. That's 8. And then 3, and then 8, and then 3, and then 8. Yeah? So, 12... Sorry, I've got a... yeah. 12:58, so 00:58, the train would be there, at 1... Would it be 1, or would it actually roll over to 2? I think it might be 2. Right, 2:03. 3... Sorry, 3:08. 4... Yeah, bloody hell. Do you see what the problem is? 4:13, 5, 18, 6:23, and then 7:28. So if this advances time by 6 hours, we want to aim for, I guess, 8 o'clock, the 8 o'clock time. So I said 7:28, yeah? Or was it 7:23? Bollocks. Sorry, I'm just gonna... Well, we're past that time anyway. So we want 8... It's either 8... 33 or 38 that we want. So I suppose we should aim for 8:33. Yeah? Well, let's see. First of all, I want to see how many minutes. Does the clock skip ahead? Because if it does, that'll mess up my timing. Right, it was 8:19 when we got here. And it is now... Is it in real time? I think it is in real time, so... Roughly... 7 seconds, I guess, right? So we want to aim... We'll aim for the 9 o'clock. We'll aim for the one that's on at 9 o'clock. Which means we need to be there for 9:38, I think. Or 9:43. Either one of those. So we'll start at like 8:50 or something. Oh, I don't even have the car. That's problematic. Should have saved it in the garage. Taxi will cheetah, Banshee, cheetah, cheetah, I think. Or not. Or not. Right, Mr. That is a cheat. Stinger. We'll aim for 8:50, alright? That's when we need to start Markman, and then we can go to the subway station for 9:28 and 38 or 43. It's either one of those, and then that means that we can do it. I'll start at 8:41, whatever. Because it will add a few seconds onto the... yeah, 8:46 now. Okay, so we're aiming... yeah. I get what I'm doing now, I get it. Right, speed is important, but not to the extent that it was before, because I think I might have worked it out. And I know I'm terrible at maths, so I do apologise if my timings are off. But I'm pretty sure that was 1 minute and 5 seconds for every single train that went past, and we tested that with 2 of them. And if 2 of them are the same, we can assume that they're all the same, which means that the train should be arriving at 9:38 or 43. And that's not true. Why? That's really weird. So when did it get here? Well, Ray, you're not going to be very helpful going down there. So that means we missed it by at 9:10. Eh? I don't get... what, so it was already there? What? Just the saving and oh, okay. Right, I think I know what's happened here. Let's just start again and throw the timings out of the window. I think because I started a new... yeah, because I reloaded, it reset everything, so now we've got to go and find out when the train is going to be this time, and the timings are going to be entirely different. Right, that's a pain in the arse. I shouldn't have reloaded. But I shouldn't have even saved, because then it would... yeah. Right, don't save, just do the maths and work it out, and whatever closest time, the closest... sorry. Give yourself plenty of leeway. Yeah, okay. Thanks, me. We want this stinger. That much we do want. That Yardie doesn't... oh yeah, because we're on an older save, so... okay. So... so, yeah, we're gonna need to find out when the train is this time. Well, we know, at least from the testing procedure, that we only have to wait for the first train to come and then the second one. We don't need to wait for the third like we did originally. We can just count the seconds in between, yeah. Alright, that's good. There's a train coming. Right, 9:10. Okay. So that means, in 1 minute and 5 seconds, it will be back there. There'll be another one. So 1 minute and 5 seconds from now would be 10:15. So 10:15 it will be there. And then we'll go for the one at 11, which will be at 11:20. Okay, now as long as the starting the mission doesn't interfere with the timings, we should be okay. I know I said in the previous Markman, the time when we did this anyway, I said that the timings of the train don't really matter. Well, I'm kind of thinking that maybe they do, and maybe I can do it if I get the timing right. So let's... don't save actually, just repair the car in the garage. We'll go for the one at 11:20. So if I start Markman right now, that means I've got plenty of time, but I also need to take into account the fact that it takes a bit of time for it to actually get to the airport. So we'll go at 10:40, I guess, and this time we'll go the long-ish way around, that way. 10:40. Right, game, don't piss about with me this time. It's 11:20 that we want. Just ignore the counting clock and start the look at the actual time. And it's raining. It had to rain, didn't it? That's genuinely annoying. Would it make any difference going the wrong way? Because the other road is just a 2-lane going the opposite. We won't be able to make it, will we? I underestimated that drive. So, let's... Will it reload from the same thing? No, let's go back and do it again. So 10:40 is out. At 12 it will be... well, 12:25. Go for the one at 1 then, I guess. 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, I'll be there. And we'll set off at... I want plenty of time though. 12:20. Let's go for 12:20. Or just whenever I get in here. So then it should be at 1:30. Right. 1:30. See what a pain in the ass this is? Oh my giddy... Please just... That's one way to... Right. We might have messed this up. We might have. 1:30 is when we're aiming for. I underestimated the drive last time. I'm not underestimating it again. So remember what we do. We go down to the bottom and we take a sharp left and then a right. And at 1:30 the train should be here. Just get out and make sure we're ready. My god, I was right. Bloody hell. Okay. This is good. Are we... that's a good question. Are we early enough though, in terms of the timing to actually get there? So I was right, at 1:30 it does indeed arrive, but does that really change anything, or is it just a coincidence? It's too close to the actual time to be a coincidence. I'm sort of thinking on my feet here. Is this too late? When did we go on the... So the first one would have arrived at 12:25. So that would have been too early anyway, so... Yeah, this is the earliest we could have done it. Basically. Maybe I overestimated... No. I didn't overestimate the drive. I sort of... Right, we're here. So what time is it now? 1 minute and... Yeah, okay. Get out. Get out. Come on, Ray. Bloody hell. We almost got stuck then. I'm running ahead. The only problem is we're on the wrong side. If we can get somewhere close to that marker, that proves that it is possible. I don't care if I've left Rip. I do care actually, because I've gone the complete wrong way. I will collect him. Right, the police might actually be handy. I guess it is possible, in a way. I think I can do this. I think... Right, we've cracked it. We have no, we haven't. Bollocks. Okay, I'll just drive back. Maybe this cop car is fast enough. Now, let's just go over the strategy here. So, essentially, we want to time it so that we're not too early for the train, but we're not too late. Yeah? So, we need to time it so that we start the mission at the latest possible, closest to the time when the train is supposed to arrive. Yeah? I guess that makes sense on some level. That's problematic. Oh, we're on... Are we physically on the thing? No, we're not. We're just barely not on it, right. Well, that didn't work out so well for you, did it? Actually, the Stinger. Leave me alone. Right, so we want a faster car than the Stinger, which has a higher top speed. So we want... You did that intentionally, didn't you? And you... Okay, let's just regroup our thoughts. We're going to the paint spray. Now, it was at 11:30 that we did it, that the train arrived. Jesus wept. And Jesus wept again. Right. Sorry, I can't really think. Right, 11:30. In fact, just stop thinking until we lose these stupid cops. Paint spray. We could go to the hideout, but I think the paint spray is technically just closer, so we'll do that. 4 stars, for some reason there's no enforcers spawning. Oh my. There is. There's one there. Yeah. That was my other theory. So at 1:30, 2:35, 3:40, 4:45, 5:50, 6:55, and then 8 o'clock. Yeah, 8, and then 9. Could we make the one at 8? You know, we could. We can certainly try. So this is 30 seconds before, sorry, even less. Come on, Ray. it will be here at 8. Yeah? I think we've missed it. We have. So 9:05.